A Derbyshire pig farmer has launched a campaign to get supermarkets to sell their waste food for animal feed rather than send it to landfill. Paul Goddard has developed machinery to turn out-of-date food into feed for his 700 wild boar. Our environment correspondent Colin Sykes reports.
Well, this bread is past its sell-by date. We wouldn't eat it, and normally the supermarkets or shops would send this to landfill. But it makes a good food source for these fellas. These are wild boar, which are kept on Paul Goddard's farm just above Glossop. And Paul, there's a crisis affecting pig farmers at the moment. What's the problem?
The problem is the price of feed. The food now is running at about £260 a tonne. This makes pig farming uneconomical. The rough figures that have been released this week is that there's £27 million been lost by British pig farmers, which relates to roughly £21 per pig. This is all brought about by the cost of the feed. What we have here is good feed that can cut the pig farmers' feed bill in half. We could produce a pig feed at 50% of the cost of current manufacturers.
Now, as you say, you've developed this process which will turn bread and other waste food into animal feed. So why aren't the supermarkets using that kind of process and instead of throwing it away?
I really don't know. We've asked for their support, but they continue to send it to anaerobic digesters and to landfill sites, waste from energy, whereas we have proved to them beyond any doubt that this is 100% use. We can get this feed through the bore and back onto the shelves, which makes good sense for everybody.
Paul Goddard, thanks very much indeed. And this process is entirely legal now. It's backed by DEFRA, so who knows, some of the waste bread and cakes could soon be feeding these fellas here.
Very generous, isn't he? Now let's have a look at the weather. Here's Heather.